Namaste, my name is Holly Semenoff, and today we will be channeling Source. And today's subject is actually about the new age of Aquarius, that as we're recording, we just moved into this new age of Aquarius. And so we'll be channeling about all of the energy that's coming forward for Aquarius. So really what you will be seeing, what you will be experiencing as not only we move into 2021, but really throughout the age of Aquarius, which is going to be thousands of years from this point on. It's a great big amazing thing that is happening on this planet. So we're going to go ahead and just channel all the information that comes through to really guide you and support you in this beautiful new age that is here now. So go ahead and go right into the channel. We are here, all present now, and as we speak as one. For Source, as you have begun to see, is in essence the source of every one and every being, the essence of not only creation, but where everyone has come from in this time and space that you are all condensed in, called planet Earth. Now, as we speak, we always tell you not only to listen to our words, which move through your mental body to hear the words, but also to feel the words we speak, which move through your feeling body, the emotional body. For it is these two aspects coming together that give the full experience of the message. It is not only the words, again, but the feeling behind the words. This is very important to recognize and realize, for this is also something that is coming forward to the conscious awareness of humankind in this new Aquarian age. For you have the masculine way and the feminine way coming forward to unite as one. Again, this has nothing to do with gender. It is the way in one experiences energy. Energy is simply information that vibrates. This is what energy is. And as we speak, feel it, not only hear it. For as you do so, you are tuning your physical capacity to hold in balance the masculine and feminine energy that you hold in essence. And moving forward into the Aquarian age, it will be about creating balance between the masculine and the feminine. And again, do not get caught up on gender when we speak of this. We speak of the energy of masculine and the energy of feminine. Feminine is about the experience of life, about receiving through experience. And the masculine is about taking action on life. It is about thinking it through in the logic just as much as it is about moving through and taking action. All of these components of who you are as a human being are encompassed within you. Some are more prone to feminine ways of showing up, others more prone to masculine ways of showing up. What the Aquarian age will pull forward is the divine masculine and feminine within everyone to remain balanced and to come forward to unite all beings together as one. Now that we say this, we are talking about frequency. Energy is energy, information that vibrates. Now, frequency is what attunes one to unique energies. This is where you go from the macrocosmic to the microcosmic, for everything is energy. Now we focus it, we go microcosmic, which means we move now to tuning into the frequency of the energy. Now the frequency of the new age is one of a very high pitch of what you would call in your human experience. This high pitch is related to upper vales or upper dimensions. Really, it is just being aware that you are a multidimensional being, not only having this experience, but that you are hooked into another source. What we mean by this is, what is the source that is enlivening you in your physical body, behind what keeps your heart beating and those lungs breathing. This is the energy we speak of. And this source of what enlivens you in your essence, your soul, your spirit, is what is being attuned to every physical being here now. Now, will everyone accept it? That is the question. The earth is awakening. What we mean by this is the earth as well has its own unique frequencies. Some people are attuned to measuring these frequencies through different physical ways, through their body, and also mechanical ways. The physical way of experiencing life, of feeling the vibration move through you from the earth, can be looked at as a feminine way of experiencing the energy of the earth. A masculine way of experiencing the energy of the earth is to actually measure it, measuring its electromagnetic field, also its resonance that it is giving off. These both are equal measurements, just a different way of measuring it. Now, we speak of this because the earth itself has unique vibrations and frequencies, and the earth itself is waking up. Now, waking up is a term that has also been connected to enlightenment, to assuming the essence of your spirit in body. Now, what is going on with the earth is attuning the physical bodies of beings to connect in essence to their source. Yet, anyone who has walked a pathway of awakening, of truly walking the pathway of knowing thyself, also knows it is not always easy. It takes courage to face yourself and to look at what might not be serving you and to take accountability for the life that you live. This is a pathway of courage, and some have already begun this pathway, some are just beginning, and some do not want to take this pathway. It is choice, it is free will, but the earth is literally playing its song, awaken, awaken my children, wake up. And those who are not attuning to this frequency by doing the so-called work to literally see themselves truly without judgments, but also to see the way that one shows up, which takes honesty, and sometimes it takes humility as well. If one is not truly willing to see themselves fully, then they will have a so-called shadow come over them that will cause much depression, anxiety, and angst, because the frequency is there to wake people up. And yet, it does not take away your power of free will and choice, but it is resonating through the entire environment. So what this means is if one is attuning to that resonance, they will wake up so-called faster. Time and space is condensing into this moment right now. It always has, but the so-called veils are lifting up so that people are instantaneously seeing it and waking up much quicker now, if they choose. Now, if one does not choose this, then they may begin to have symptoms physically in their body as illness, also in their mind as illness. This we tell you because we want you to be aware that what you attune yourself to is of utmost importance at this time, because time and space is getting condensed. Thus, all your thought forms that have always been creating your reality are getting much faster. Also because of the time of Aquarius. That is not playing around. You either wake up or you choose something different. And that choice can show up as many things, even choosing out of this physical existence. Again, it is always choice, but be aware that this time as well is about loving yourself. Loving yourself, truly. We're not talking about the false love of I love myself, yet you don't truly feel it. Again, don't just listen to the words, I love myself, but feel it. I love myself. Because to truly create an energy of love on this planet, you must love yourself first. Recognize that the human mind in the ego does not always understand the term of love and loving yourself. The mind may at times twist and turn this phrase of saying, if I love myself, then I only show up for me no matter what, and if someone else has a problem for it, then they just must be okay with it. It is not a fight. It is a love that extends to you and to others. But this love also creates a healthy boundary. What we mean by this is if you truly love yourself from within, you radiate a resonance outside and all around you, and that resonance actually fills your entire electromagnetic field with the energy of love. And thus, when people come in that are less than honorable, yet you hold love in your space, true love for yourself and others, they cannot penetrate this field. Some people call this a boundary, but the way to truly create a healthy boundary is to love yourself and let that love resonate outside of you into your entire field. And then you will naturally attract those that resonate with your love, which is also your authentic self, your true self. And this is what will create the new millennium. For the Aquarius age is about community, just as much as it is about loving thyself. And the communities that will be pooling together are those that are in resonance with one another. And those resonances will find each other. Whether it is a so-called low frequency or a high frequency, it doesn't matter. The earth is calling people to their frequencies just as much as it is calling to awaken people, and people will begin to pool quite extensively in their own collective groups of consciousness. Now, this has always been the case. You can look at it on the planet Earth. Yet, what is happening now with this Aquarian age is look at your community. Do you resonate here? And if not, the earth and you, in essence, through your free will and your feeling body, will know exactly where you get to go and where you are being called to. What will call you is you being in resonance with your heart space. Now, how do you do that? Loving yourself. There are many scientific studies coming out now about the power of the physical heart and how it creates its own electromagnetic field that actually attunes to events before they happen. This also is very important. When you are attuned to your own heart space, when you love and accept your authentic self, then you will put out in resonance that will attract people that again are attracted to your authentic self. You may feel a pull to go in a specific direction, and this could be actually physically picking up and moving your body to a certain place on this planet. This is very likely in these upcoming years because, again, there is a consciousness pooling in specific areas, and those who choose to authentically show up for themselves, love themselves, and recognize that love truly is the highest vibrational frequency that will trump all others, then you will recognize that the heart will attune you to your highest environment that will support you in co-creating your life in your purpose or dharma, because your authentic self is your dharma. Your authentic self is your purpose. That is why it's your purpose. Being here on earth, you've chosen an individual expression of the divine. As such, when you truly love yourself and accept yourself and show up authentically, you naturally live your purpose, and you have a peace that no one else can express. That is what you claim as you step into a human life. You claim an individual expression a source of the divine, and you are still one, yet you have an expression that is your natural tendency, your natural state of being. To do this, though, you must love yourself, which then allows you to be authentically you. Close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, allow yourself to just feel the breath flowing in and out of your body. There is no one who can breathe for you. You must take the breath of life for yourself, consciously. Feel the breath of life flowing into you. Feel the lightness of your being, present here now. For all the agendas of other people make no difference in this moment. Be fully present. It is up to you to claim your life. And this is the sovereignty of the human experience. It is fully up to you to breathe life in and to breathe your life into this world. Accept that you are different and unique, because that is your expression. Your authenticity that the earth asks for, as well as every spirit being holding an earthly body on this planet. For however they show up, whether in their ego or in their heart space, it doesn't matter. No one can breathe the life into life that you can through your own beingness. Feel this in your body, for the body is the instrument that you can truly express the soul, the expression of your essence in the Aquarius age. Is about dropping all fear. That you have to, should. You get to. You get to be. And you are being just by your breath alone. Recognize this and use this tool of literally feeling the breath of life in your being. Anytime you feel you are inadequate, you are unworthy, you are unlovable, all these different phrases that run through the human psyche. Be aware, this Aquarius age is not only about loving yourself, but allowing yourself to be loved because you show up authentically. And thus, your community meets you and co-creates with you the energy of the new world. The awakening is upon us. We are here to serve you, and we honor you for all that you are and all that you've experienced, so that you can share your purpose. Thank you for being here. We honor you. And until we meet again, farewell. Woo! So, honestly, in this channeling, I usually almost always see a whole lot. This time I was simply just feeling complete, pure love coming from within, just radiating without. And a few of those images I was seeing was mostly just feeling that essence, but also seeing that it's no boundary that gets created, as in, hold the force, hold the line. It's just like it just resonates outside of you. And because you're authentically just showing up and doing the work, it's not always easy, to do it, to walk it. But when you do, on the other side, you look back and are like, thank God I did those hard things. I faced myself. I looked myself in the eye and said, who are you? What can we do to fully show up the greatest, grandest version of myself? And seeing that there really is going to be this pooling energy of consciousness is coming together, and the earth is singing, and it's choice. Aquarian age is completely choice, but the time and space is going to start getting very, very close. Whereas before it was almost, there was more gray to move through, time and space. Now it's like boom, black, white, but boom, 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 boom. So almost the thinning of the veils. Some people would call it that, right? The thinning of the veils. So it was really amazing to see. But thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for supporting this channel, and thank you for being here. Till we meet again, namaste.